Men, I know the first time you think about cooking for yourself is when you're starving. And because of that, you end up falling into the same patterns, using the microwave, eating processed foods that are full of preservatives, or cooking those same old 3 things you know you can make. I'm about to change all of that for you. I'm going to give you easy, healthy recipes that you can make for yourself in 14 minutes or less with minimal cleanup. I'll even demystify parts of the kitchen that you may not be so sure how to use. More than survive, I'm going to show you how to thrive in the kitchen. Are you ready? Let's do this. Hi guys, I'm going to teach you how to make a Mexican skillet rice. You can make it in 14 minutes or less, and it's all in one cast iron skillet, so minimal cleanup. So I'm going to get my cast iron skillet going. I'm using a medium size, and I have a high heat because it takes a little bit to heat up. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of grapeseed oil. I love grapeseed because you can get the pan really hot without getting the oil bitter. And as that heats up, I'm going to add my ground beef. All I have is a package of ground beef. It's about a pound. I got it at the grocery store. I'm just going to dump that baby in, make a mess, and then I'm going to start to break it up. And as it gets hotter and hotter, we'll break it apart more and more. We'll let that work, and then we'll dice our onion. I'm going to show you a really easy way to dice an onion. I have a small onion here. It's perfect for one person. I'm cutting the ends off on both sides. I'm cutting it in half. The peel's still on. Once you cut it in half, it makes it a lot easier to get that peel off. Now, to dice it, you take your half and you put it on the cutting board. And the side that's the opposite of the root side, take your knife and you slice it with your palm spread. Keep it down, firm on the cutting board. Give it 2 good slices, and then slices the opposite way. Then from there, you got your fine dice. So we're going to take that and add it to our sizzling meat. Now we're going to start breaking it up with a wooden spoon. And get a little salt going too. That's going to help release the juices, add the flavor, a little bit of pepper. Let's break that up. And I've got some smoked paprika here. I love smoked paprika. It's kind of a fun, earthy, smoky, natural flavor. Adds a fun, deep red color too. And then just some ground cumin. Just a good dash of that. A teaspoon or so. And you can get creative here. If you have some other vegetables or meats that you want to throw in there, try ground bison, ground turkey. Now we're going to layer on our diced tomatoes. Just throw that in there. Toss it around. We're adding some frozen corn, just a cup. You could use canned corn as well, or you could leave it out. But really, once again, it's about throwing in different layers. You could try spinach, you could try frozen broccoli. Corn's fun because it adds a fun color and texture in there. Then we're going to use some salsa. Get it in there, mix it around. And then we're going to add our most important ingredient, which is our Riceland rice. And I love Riceland because it's a farmer-owned cooperative in America. And the guys and gals that grow the rice actually own the company. That's important to me because they have sustainable growing practices, and I just know where my food's coming from, and that's really important. We're going to add 2 cups of chicken stock, and we're going to get it covered with some tin foil. Just loosely cover it. It's going to simmer gently on your stovetop, and it's going to steam that rice, and that rice is going to absorb the chicken stock and all the flavors from the skillet. And it's going to slowly cook. And once all that liquid is absorbed, in about 12 minutes or less, you're going to have a delicious skillet. I'm going to show you some delicious garnishes we'll add to it also. This is a lovely mix of Mexican flavors. All of that liquid has absorbed into the rice. The reason I chose Riceland long grain rice is because it cooks a little bit more quickly. So we got this done really fast. All of it is mixed. It's got this wonderful aroma of spices. Now we're going to add some fun garnishes. Got an avocado here, and we've got some cheddar cheese, Then I got a small can of diced olives. It's really easy to find them already diced. It's a little time saver. You can get a small amount so you don't have to deal with a lot of leftover olives. And some sour cream if you want. And then, last but not least, fresh herbs. Cilantro is what I'm using here. It adds a little color and flavor. This is the perfect party food. You know, you could also just sit on the floor and eat it right out of a skillet. It's great man food. Try this at home. You're gonna love this one.